guys, welcome back for another episode. I am Kate Bowman. Today you get a makeup-free Kate. Alright, I'm wearing a little bit of mascara, but otherwise I am not wearing makeup today. I went to the dermatologist yesterday for my annual skin check. I'm pretty sure that I might be the molliest person on the planet, so I definitely go and get my skin checked from head to toe every single year because I don't want to be messing around with skin cancer. Originally, I made the appointment because I have this like mole type deal thing right here on my cheek. My husband was looking at it a couple of times and he said that he didn't like the way it looked. So I decided it was just time to go and get the skin checked for the year. The doctor took a look at this little spot here. He said it's benign. After he said it was benign, I kind of stopped paying attention too much to what he said it was. Some long doctor name for some sort of mole thing. They froze it. So right now it's kind of like a little bit of a blister and it's darker than it usually is. So I'm gonna go a little while without makeup. I think they said that it will like scab and go away in about 2 weeks, but it will take about 6 weeks for my skin to just kind of look normal again. So, but you know, if it needed to go, it needed to go. It's a little ugly today, but I can live with it. So anyway, things have been beyond nuts around here. In the last 2 weeks, Connor had his prom. Yes, they have their prom 2 days before graduation. I don't know what that's about, but oh Lord, that was a lot. So Connor had his prom, and then 2 days after that, Connor graduated from high school, our baby. Our last one to leave the nest, he is officially finished. And we also had our family in town for a wonderful visit. That was so fun. Unfortunately, our oldest, he took leave, and as he was driving our way from his base, he ended up feeling kind of crappy. He ended up going to a clinic to get himself swabbed and he had COVID. So COVID happened, which meant he turned around and went back to his base and was in isolation for the appropriate amount of time. So unfortunately, he didn't get to come home, but we Zoomed with him as much as humanly possible. So thank goodness for technology in that regard. Things are moving right along with the tiny house. We are T-minus 2 weeks. I think it's like 14, 13, 12, somewhere in there. We're T-minus down to the final days here before the tiny house is officially finished. So that is very exciting. The transport company will be picking the house up soon and bringing it from Fresno, California to the Asheville area in North Carolina. Our builder and his team are putting all of their efforts into our build at this time. They've been doing the tiling in the bathroom. I think last night the first coat of exterior paint went on. I think they said they do like 4 coats, so that's exciting. But they've started the exterior paint, and so these are the colors that we're going with. We're going with Totten's Inlet. I don't know if you can see that. So it's just like a nice creamy color. We're going to go with that for all of the exterior. We're going to do the accents. We're doing, can you see that? I hope so. But so we're going to do some accents around the windows with this color, which is Sparkling Sage, of course. And then this right here is going to be for the front door. It is called Nuance. Where do they come up with these names for paint? I don't know. Like, why is that Nuance? Anyway, I wanted to go with these colors for the house because I feel like they are just so neutral and they kind of go with all of the different seasons. Like this will look great with pretty much any type of flower you can think of. And then in the fall with the greens and the yellows and the things like that, it should still look awesome. And then it should also look great with like the reds and the greens that you think of when you think of like the holiday season. Our builder said it's looking nice, so perfect. We have been trying to get ready for this move, and we have moved several times. And I have to say that this has been the hardest move to get ready for. I think some of it is because, typically when you're going to move, maybe that there's a piece or two that you're probably not going to bring with you. And so, maybe you sell it or give it away or whatever. But we have gotten rid of just about everything. And so that has caused us 2 issues. And one of the issues is that everything that we have left is stuff that is fairly important and things that we use very regularly. So I can't pack it. So it's kind of hard to get ready to just like box things up and get them ready for the truck because we've gone through the kitchen. So everything that we have left in the kitchen thus at this point is stuff that, you know, we use it all the time. The same as in like the bathrooms, pretty much everywhere. The clothes that we have kept are the clothes that we wear every day. That has been a bit of a challenge. And then also with all of the stuff that has come out of like, we just sold the entertainment center the other day. So that had drawers and cabinets. And of course there's things in those drawers and cabinets. And so our life has kind of been reduced to baskets. So like, here's my hobby basket. And then I've got a basket full of, you know, all of my camera equipment and stuff that I use. And it's just baskets, baskets, baskets. It's kind of like baskets threw up in this house. I don't want to just have baskets all over the place. So I ended up purchasing this cabinet. Let's have you take a closer look here. I ordered it off of Amazon. I don't even remember what brand it is. The way it looked on the picture when I ordered it is not exactly the way that it looks in real life. I don't love the gold. The gold it feels a little 70s to me, and I know that stuff is kind of in style right now, but I'm kind of more of a classic kind of gal. So I think I'm going to spray paint these things black, and then in the cabinet here, we will have baskets, but it's just like I don't want the baskets to be all over the place, like so that you can see them visually all over the tiny house. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to stain these wooden pieces kind of this is an IKEA basket. Yep, another basket. But I really like how this has like, it's a little bit of a darker tone compared to this one. So I think I want to find a color or two of stain within this basket and take that to Lowe's and see if somebody can help me sort of match it. And then I will somehow do that on here and hopefully not completely screw it up. So that's the plan for one of the pieces that's going to go in the living room. Here's our couch, or pieces of the couch. The middle piece is actually in our bedroom right now. But yeah, we are definitely loving this couch. I'm super excited to get it into the house, and I am so grateful that these pieces come off and you can wash them, because Jack's kind of a messy guy. I don't tell him that. It hurts his feelings, but I know it. Our furniture definitely knows it. But anyway, so we're excited about that. As we get ready for this move, we are also feeling just very conscious of exactly what we're bringing. We're moving to 320 square feet. That doesn't include the lofts. I can't remember exactly what the square footage is, but it's a 32 foot by 10 foot. So you got your 320 there. And then there's going to be more space up in the lofts. But so we have been very conscious of what we're keeping. We're trying to keep only the most important things. I will say that during our move, 2 moves ago, we used to have this big, beautiful, fantastic blue house. And it was during the time when we lived in that blue house that I kind of started becoming obsessed with minimalism and just living a really different life from what we are living currently, or we're living at that time. I was finding that being an author was absolutely exhausting. The pace that I was trying to keep to, stay relevant and keep the books going was just getting to be too much. But so anyway, when we decided to give up the blue house, we had moved from 3,000 square feet into 2,100 square feet. And so I had definitely started minimizing at that point. And we had built the townhome. And so I thought I was doing this amazing job of saying goodbye to things. But one of the problems we had faced at that point was that it was a local move. So we were just, I think, like a mile down the road from the blue house. And so we were taking a lot of stuff over in the dogmobile or in the car or whatever. Long story short, that when we were moving from the townhome to this townhome, we ended up, we were losing. So when we went from the blue house to the townhome, we lost 900 square feet. And then from the townhome was 2,100 square feet, and this was 14, so we lost another 700 square feet. My husband had ended up renting the 26-foot U-Haul, like the biggest U-Haul you could get. And I was like, no, I don't think we're gonna need that. I think it's too big. And he was like, let's just see how everything ends up. And so then I was like, well, I'm just excited that, because I don't even think we're gonna fill this. I think we're just not even gonna fill half of this. And boy, is that not That is not how things turned out. By the end of the moving day to get ready to come back here to New Hampshire, we had so much excess stuff. Like we were knocking on neighbors' doors, asking them if they wanted bar stools and plants and calling friends. Do you want a chimney? Do you need an extra gas tank for your grill? We ended up letting the movers take my husband's, those, the craftsman's drawers, just trying to get rid of things because they weren't going to fit. So for this move, we can't, that's just not an option. We are going to rent a storage unit for just a couple of months while we figure out what we can actually keep and what's going to have to go. We can't afford to be going there with that much stuff. Like it's just going to be too big of a hassle. So I devised a plan and I'm going to show you that plan right now. Okay, so here we are down in the basement, also known as the icky, disgusting cave. We have this space right here, basically. So there's a whole nother half of the basement, but we have this space right here. We are actively selling Connor's squat rack right now. So I'm hoping that's going to go away very, very soon. This is the plan as of now. So I have broken things down into sections in the house. Like, so for instance, like this is seasonal items. These were things that were in the basement and or garage. And then like, these are kind of like keepsake things and tools. And then obviously luggage, we travel all the time, so that's not going anywhere. And then this is some of the kitchen stuff that I was able to pack up. Winter clothes, one of my lights that I will end up using in the tiny house for videos, and then just like excess bathroom stuff. What I like about doing this is I am incredibly visual, and I want us to be able to see exactly what we're holding on to. It's kind of been helping us to be able to say, hey, you know what? Maybe we don't need that, but it's also going to help us be able to see what exactly is going to have to go into this U-Haul truck. We have so much stuff upstairs still, but I feel like it's already helped, I feel like, significantly. My husband's digging this idea as well. I like though that literally, that's everything that came out of the garage and stuff. And like, for instance, this cooler, as soon as we get moved, we'll end up donating that or something. But like, there's just some things that we're going to need to help us get there because we've got a teenage boy who eats a heck of a lot of food, so we need a couple of big coolers for this trip. And speaking of food, this video is actually going to be fairly short this time, but I always do some sort of a recipe. And I will be straight up honest with you that these days I have not exactly been loving being in the kitchen. I just don't have bandwidth for a whole lot of creativity right now. There's just too much going on. We have been keeping meals incredibly simple, and so I thought I would just show you the pasta salad that I put together. Like, there's literally no recipe for it. It's just dump things in. So let's go do that. All right, I am back and I am still wearing my glasses. Let's go ahead and get those on. As I was just saying a few minutes ago on camera. Actually, I've had a snack since then, but I am not digging the cooking these days. I don't wanna. But my husband's a wonderful cook, so he and I share the burden. It's not a burden. Right now, it's just not my thing right now. But anyway, so I'm just doing a super, super simple pasta salad. The Hubs is working in the ED today, so he's not gonna want to cook when he gets home. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this right now. So to make this so simple pasta salad, I am going to use some whole wheat pasta here. This is just like a store brand whole wheat pasta. I cannot buy whole wheat pasta. Like, I can't find it anywhere. It's crazy. But anyway, so I found some. And so I'm just going to use this like some rotini. I'm going to put that in. I do not use exact measurements. I just do whatever. And so I'm also going to use some Italian dressing. I like this Paul Newman's one. It's way yummy. And then we are going to do just some super simple vegetables. I've got a cucumber. I've got a red pepper. And then for the protein in it, I'm just going to use this some pepperoni. Like, obviously for a pasta salad, you could do ham, you can do turkey, you can do cheese. In fact, there's some cheese in the fridge, but the guys will have to put that in later if they want to have it, because we all know I don't do dairy. I've got some water that I just started heating up. That's gonna take several minutes, so just gonna kind of move on. This is going to be our dinner this evening. So what I will do also on top of this is tonight I'm just gonna make like a big green salad. And honestly, probably what that means is I'm going to take a package of these greens right here that we have in the fridge, and I'm going to put them in a bowl. No carrots, no cucumbers, no nothing, just greens. Greens. Our body needs some greens. So that's probably what we're going to do for dinner tonight. So let's go ahead and get started.
We're falling out, we have reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like alpha and omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter.
So that was it. Very lazy daisy version of this pasta salad. Sometimes I'll put like broccoli in it and things like that, but I like to usually like chop the broccoli and blanch it first just to kind of get rid of that bitterness, but I don't feel like doing that today. I'm going to end up putting this into the fridge. I'll just cover it with some wrap and then just kind of let the flavors kind of start marrying together. And then right before I serve it, I will probably just add another couple squirts of the Italian dressing so that it just kind of tastes really nice and fresh. Make a salad to go with it, and voila, got an easy weeknight dinner on a hot summer day. All right, so I'm going to wrap up this video for the month. It's hard to imagine and believe that this very well might be the last video that I record in this house in New Hampshire. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a video for July that's kind of here, or if I'm gonna wait until we're in the tiny home, although we're not supposed to be moving into the tiny home until very late in July. So I'm not exactly sure how things are gonna turn out. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get around to making a video in July. But what I do plan to do is I will share the shenanigans and adventures on my Instagram page and my Facebook page if I cannot get a video going. Thank you so much for joining me and spending part of your day with me. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Feel free to hit that subscribe button because things are just getting started. Things are only going to get better from here. If I don't see you in July, I will definitely see you in August. Bye.